Okay, welcome back, everyone, to Wednesday Throwdown F1. We are back after an off week last week for Valentine's Day. For Valentine's week, I should say. So let me get the shit. Yeah, last time out we were in Spain, where we saw Meow Slayer having once again a successful day and winning. And the two Haas rounded out the podium there. As with our first person farthest out on track is Mr. Chaos Corrupted. And the weather for both sessions, from what I've been told, will both be sunny. Tonight we are here at the beautiful Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. We're about to ride on board with Chaos, as he will show us a lap around the 20-turn circuit. Now he's going to go through the S's, and make sure you want to stay within those white lines. Quick left-hander, go wide, and then swing back over to the apex, run over the curb. Over the curb here as now I head towards turn 11. Onto the back straight. DRS seems he might get a little slipstream here as well. As it's DRS wide open. Brake at the 100-meter board. Left-handed going into turn 12. Now going to the technical sector 3. Important to keep traction through there. Have a wide turn in. Let's now go through the flat right-handers of 16, 17, and 18. We'll be approaching the final two corners on this track. A little lockup going into the final corner. Sopranos are tied as that's the fastest lap set of a 32-2 for Chaos Corrupted. What's happened to Prem? Car disappeared, you can see him. Here is in the Aston again. Get a little snap of oversteer to that. Your refractor's gonna cross the line. So 5. Roach is gonna get a lovely slipstream off his teammate. Small walk up. We'll hit the overtake button. Traction on. Chill shifting. 19 as we approach the final corner here. How's the exit for Mr. Roach? What's in P3? Now I just noticed Blake's time, best time is only 2 thousandths off of Chaos pole time at the moment. Very good times. Of course, we have Meow Slayer here on his proper lap now. We have Silk Weaver taking out the pit lane baller that was. He comes into pits. Brownus Buns is just starting his lap, and the other half of Nav is currently on his out lap. It's the purple sector 2 for Meow Slayer there. Stays right. To the right, straight to the left. Braking for the final corner. Let's see what time this will be for Meow Slayer. 31.7. Original pole by about 0.5 of a second. Keon's apparently set the purple sector 1. Rogue improves his lap up to P5. Quick. You know who else is pretty quick is Brownus Buns. Brownus the Buns here. He's gone P2. Now let's see what Keon and the Ferrari can do. If he can get anywhere close to those top 2. Or mainly just Meow's time. Said he had 2 purple sectors. It ends up being a 32-2. Setting the exact same time as Chaos Corrupted. Let's see what Mav can do here. Just used up all the battery on this lap. He goes fastest by near 0.2 of a second from the Outslayer. But 31.5. It's not a bad lap. Not a bad lap from the Haas driver. I think Keon might be doing a cooldown lap here. Yes, Keon is going for another push lap here. May have looked a little bit slow through sector 1 there. sector 2 split here soon. Let's see if he is up. Past the sector 2 time. As he's bolting to the pits as he did invalidate. Let's see, what's your second lap here? Half a second up. On the exit, he's going to keep it pinned. Throw the car in there. Braking for turn 20. Final turn on this track. Little hint of oversteer there. Does improve by 5 tenths up to P4. See who else is out there at the moment. Echo here is about to cross the finish line. Goes P8. It's right on board here with Starboy. As I think such might be the AI controlling him. Big Max is on a lap here. I don't know if this is an in lap or if he's made improvements on this lap already. Let's see here. $33.2. It does go up one position to P9. Oh, he may soon lose that place out to Rogan. Let's see, Rogue across the line. Cruise by nearly half a second, up to 8th fastest at the moment. So no, invalid. Starboy, invalid. See, Mav here, as he gets a bit hairy on the throttle there. Not the best of exits. But he is getting a very nice slipstream from the Alpine. As he's invalidated though. He is invalidated this time. As now Meowslater will be out for his final run. was about to say, if I was Maverick, I'd pull into the pits here and then try and get out as soon as possible. The problem is both half drivers are in the pits right now. That could delay one another. As now Meow Slayer is starting his final lap. Just under 2 tenths down from pole. See, Buns is the first has to get out. I'm sure Mav will be right behind him. Yep, there he is. It will be close. Let's see if Mav can get a lap in. 2.5 tenths up is Meow Slayer on sector 1. Over the crest. Using a little bit of the battery. Braking for turn 11. Good line. Overtake. DRS. Activated. So now braking for turn 12. Nice line there. Easy on the exit. Nearly 5 tenths up in the second sector. Using all the track. As big mix of tires from the session. Battery all the way on for Meow Slayer. Pushing that curb. Exiting the final corner now. It's a 31-1 for Meow Slayer, who goes fastest by just under 5 tenths of a second. Let's check in on some others. Chaos may have run a bit wide there, but he is 2 tenths up currently on his fastest lap. This Red Bull needs to get out of the way. This Red Bull is not getting out of the way. Seems like it's crazy COTA. That is too late. See if it really affected Chaos. Yeah, that cost him dearly there. Stuck behind the Red Bull. As let's check with Blake. Blake's doing. Blake now goes through the final corner. He puts himself up to 3rd position. As yeah, that is Roach and Chaos's laps, both done. Here comes Keon. See if he can improve his position. He goes 3rd fastest. Improves by 6.5 tenths. Brownus is right behind him. And Nav has invalidated. Meow Slayer is on pole position for the Austin Grand Prix. As we're just waiting for Sono to get wheeled back into the garage. But Meow Slayer is on pole here by 4.3 tenths. What a lap. Name. So we'll go run through our top 10 real quick. Meow Slayer, of course, is on pole position. Mav will line up on the front row alongside him. Keon will slot in 3rd. And he'll have the Brownest of Buns alongside him. Silkweaver's P5. Blake is P6. Roach is 7th. Chaos is 8th. Echo P9. And Rogue Mender rounds out your starting top 10. As Meowslayer says in the chat, the engine feels good, much quicker than before. Did someone ready up? Someone ready up. So it looks like we'll be having a quick start here. As we're already coming here to the 5 red lights. And it's lights out. And away we go. See what tires everyone's on. Is Mav gonna have a look into turn 1? He thought about it. Meowslayer is off track. Why did they switch to the back? They're side by side as our front two come together. Our front two come together massively there. That is a VSC. The VSC is out. Wow. VSC is out immediately. As yeah, Meowslayer's now got major wing damage. He's missing more than just an end plate. Or it might just be an end plate actually. Now that I look at it. But this is only a virtual safety car, not a full safety car. So he's gonna need help. Some help. To fight back into a winning position. So as now I can go through the tires and strategy of everything now, as mostly everyone on the grid has selected the medium tire compound for the start, aside from Maverick and Rogue Mender, and combining with low perspective as we're back underway from the virtual safety car. Simply may have gotten a good jump on Keon there. Now Slayer's caught back at the pack already. Is Silkwood gonna go for a move here on the Ferrari into turn 1? Yes, he is. And can Keon get the switchback? Both cars are a little bit out of shape. But it seems like Keon will get that place back. Now, looking for Meowslayer, he did start on the mediums, so he can take these car tires and he can go to the end of the race on them. Check. Did Maverick get any damage? As we're seeing Sauber and the Aston trading spots there, so they're going to be side by side now. As DRS is enabled. Mind you guys, DRS is enabled. The Silkweaver dives down the inside. Here comes Brownus Buns on the outside. Might have been a little contact there with the kick Sauber. It's our top 8 right now. Can't be separated. I'm gonna watch from the onboard of Echo's rear wing. That's a walk up from Chaos behind. Fastest lap, Chaos. Sauber. Light goes defensive. Almost opens up to Chaos as Echo's a bit slow on the exit there. Almost made Blake susceptible as we have a big off. That is the Aston. That is the Aston of Roach. It's off into the wall. And it's another VSC. Excuse me. Change up my music. So, let's rundown. Maverick did stop, so he must have had a front wing change. So then, sit rep of positions gained and lost. So Keon is up 2 spots. Silkweaver is up 3. Buns is up 1. Echo is up 5 places from the start. Lake is up 1. Chaos is up 2. Big Max is up 4. Crazy is up 6. Rogue is up 1. Prem has gained 8. Crazy Cutter 5. Starboy 5. Starthers has remained in that 13th position. Riff has lost 2. Roach with that off has lost a position. People coming into the pits. There are a couple people boxing here. Jeff Silk, Echo, and Big Mix are all in. Obviously though, Mav and Meow are the biggest losers. That turn from that first lap incident as Refractors got a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. Interesting stuff. Oh, there is the safety car. It's an actual safety car. I don't know why I said virtual safety car. That explains some of the pit stops then. That does explain some of the pit stops then. As it was Crazy One who hit the start. So he will be getting a penalty point after this race is over. Already so much drama here in the opening 4 laps here at COTA. Let's see. As we just need to wait for Meow and Sono to catch up to the back of the grid, and the safety car should be in the next lap. Just need to see some of the pit stops here. So we've had Sono who stopped. We have Roach who headed for that wing change and hard tires. Roadmenders left the session. But people that have decided to go on to the hard tires, I wonder if they're gonna plan on going to the end. Other people that pit, Meow Slayer also put under that safety car. Put on the medium tires. We're kinda going slow here. I think Nav may have also pitted the safety car. No, that's just from his wing change. Roadmender is back. Why the Red Bull switching spots? Yeah, safety car is in this lap. Gonna be restarting here 5, going on to lap 6 here. So it will be Keon leading us the way. Oh, now the safety car broad message wants to pop up on my screen. Okay. So we're gonna ready to go green back to racing. Slap. I think Keon's decided to go now. Yes, he does, and he's caught Brownest Buns napping. Keon leads him away from Brownest Buns in second, who was under a little bit of pressure here from his pal Blake in the B car. And it's Chaos in the kick Sauber sitting right behind them. As we have a yellow flag at the back. What's that? Is that Silk Weaver? That's crazy. That's Juan. It's around. Speaking of round, caught that perfect timing. Not just Chaos, but also Roguemen, they're getting caught up. Spinning around. Whoa, we're almost 4 wide there. As the round goes, both Astons are not having a good day. As Blake is getting past Brownest Buns here. Still side by side. What a safety car restart we've had. Absolutely mad. As Blake has gotten better of Brownest there. As what is going on back here? We have Chaos down the inside of Maverick. These two are going to be side by side going into turns 17 and 18. The Maverick who just eases ahead. Blake will have the fastest lap, says. Slayer looks for a little move there. Going into the final corner. As two side by side there. Is it the 2 Red Bulls again? Yes, 2 Red Bulls who are side by side. We have an Alpine around. Here, Big Mex is looking for a move here on Crazy Cotter. Gonna get him into the S's. There may have been the slightest bit of contact there. There may have been the slightest bits of contact there. Chaos is round again. Had another coming together, it seems. As Roadmender had to cut the track and got a 3-second time penalty for doing it, but he swaps around both Mercedes there. Back out to our top 3 out front. Which, by the way, this gaggle is 7 seconds ahead of Silk Weaver. Because of everyone's shenanigans on the safety car restart. It's Keon, not the best of corners there. Definitely gonna leave him getting past to Blake. We're gonna be side by side. Blake down the inside. Maybe a little bit of contact there, but here comes Brownest Buns. Who's thinking about a repass on Blake here as they almost come together. Great show of racing between these 3 great friends. As right now, I'll show you is their ERS, their battery percentage is around the same for everyone. Now let's see. Will Brownest go for the move here if Blake doesn't pull out? on Keon. He does here. Down the inside, going to turn 12. He may have cut the corner there a little bit. Does not matter now. Keon tries back down the inside of Blake. They're going to be side by side almost. Buns down the inside. Thinks about a move there on Keon. Coming out of 14. Now we go into the triple right-hander. Great racing. But now I'm here for it. And these guys are just gonna be exchanging the lead for a couple laps, I feel. Not in the turn 1, but on the back straight. Now Slayer, fastest lap, 35.3. Now Meow Slayer's tires are only 3 laps younger than these 3 out front, so it's Keon. It's a 3-second penalty for multiple track infringements, but he thought about taking the inside line there. Now he's definitely got the run on Blake. Not even look for a move in turn 11. As Prem has rejoined here. As Blake is going to go defensive to the inside, but that's not going to matter. It's not going to be 3 wide nearly. This is Brown as Buns on the inside. It is. Keon gets it back. Buns tries to switch route. Buns gonna think about it down the inside. Maybe a little bit of thought. Just, you know, Maverick, Meow Slayer, they're close to each other on track again. Now remember, these two came together in the opening turns of the race. If any move is made going into turn 1. Keon there for a little slip up. Buns thinks about it. It's nearly contact. One of them back out. No. But Keon just goes that little bit wide, and here comes Buns around the outside. He gets that move done. Brown as the Buns into the lead here at COTA. As soon he's gonna have to maybe go defensive. As we're gonna have 2 battles here to watch. Battle for P1 and the battle for P5 at the moment. See if Blake can make an impression from that far back, or if he decides to. He does. Down the inside. Takes the play successfully. Big Max thinks about going defensive. Now he may not have needed to. He fends off Maverick for now. So Cleaver's just sitting pretty here, I feel. Just seeing the time gain to the leaders out in front just keep going down. Yellow flag looks like for a Red Bull. Looks to be Prem. It is Prem. Big Max defensive shape into turn 1. Can Mav around the outside? No, but here's Meow Slayer. This is where these two came together on the first lap. Meow Slayer gets the move done and is past the Haas. There'll be a way. Here comes Maverick up the inside. A little bit more contact between these two. Let's see, Big Max almost having to throw a defensive shape into turn 12 or turn 11. Let's see what these 3 are up to in front. Blake just goes clean past. It's gonna clean pass for Meow Slayer here too. It's Big Max back down the inside. Contact. Meow Slayer off the track. Didn't mean for Rebels to get that high pitch there, but Big Max trying to back down the inside there. Ends up making a little contact there with Meow Slayer. As Keon dives into the pits. Keon dives in. Up on these two. They'll need to respond. They would want to respond this lap. To Keon, even if it's a little bit early. It's just the perfect time for there for Brownest Buns. It's just a little bit too early. That's where's Salver. I thought he was side by side with him for a second there. That's the ripple of Premax around again. These three pitted onto the mediums, so they'll definitely be having to make another stop in this race. As here comes Maverick. And here comes Echo as well. A little bit of a late throw, some shape there from Big Max. Next, he's still there. He's gonna fight it down the inside. Comes back. Leaves the racing room. Echo, inside line. Are these two gonna go side by side? Big Max maintains position out in front. As our top two are in. Buns ahead of Blake, crucially. Buns. Now, yes, this is Keon. Undercut working successfully there to Keon. Crucially, these guys, they want to get ahead of both Astons as they do. Now, the good thing for these two is that Keon does have that 3-second time penalty. So even if it's done right now, as someone's off, that's the Aston of Roadmender, who's missing a bit of his front wing. Let's see, is Echo close enough to warrant a move into turn 12? Or can he make Big Max outbreak himself? Blake is past the Haas. Just about 2.3 seconds ahead is Keon. Distracted folks for a second here. See the gaps. Meow Slayer is in. Meow Slayer is in. As is Mav. Hard tires for Meow. Should be hard tires for Mav as well. There's no. It's another set of mediums. Oh yeah, he started on the hards. Switched to the mediums, and now it's on another set of mediums to the end. Now he's gotta go to the end on that set. As Keon's now finally into this DRS of Echo. He's in the DRS of Big Max, and is he gonna get past the Alpine here? Big Mac's back down the inside again. Echo cuts in underneath. He thought about getting past the Alpine here. He's going to be side by side going into turn 19. Isn't the way to go around the outside, or is it? It is. Maybe. How have they not caused more? How has there not been more contact? How has there not been more contact between these three? I do not know, but Keon is now up into second. As Brown and Spuns sets the fastest lap of the race. Keon, he's got a near 10-second gap to Silkweaver out in front. 8 lap pressure tires. If he can make any sort of impression. But you know, if I'm Brownus and I'm Blake, I saw and noticed how much time lost because of, well, I guess mainly Big Mac since he's on the main ones. I would want to get past him as soon as possible. Brown is gonna send it here. He might have him on the exit here. Tries to go around the outside. Cuts back in underneath. It's a bit of traction loss though. That allows Blake back through. It's now, oh, one time, that's an actual good camera angle, and we only have it for 2 seconds. Great. Nice work, game. I expect Big Max to be pulling into the pits here very soon. Crucial for Blake, he's still gonna have DRS. Big Max speeds in the pit lane. Ruin a good day so far. Now Slayer. Maverick, fastest lap, 34.1 for Maverick. On that medium tire. All over the kick salver here. Should be 9 lap pressure tires. Better traction, better run out of the corner. But now here's a real battle. Blake slaying defensive. And that gap is just under 2 seconds to Keon in front. And Keon has cut that gap down to 7.3. Let's go on to lap 17. Now Maverick gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings from track limits. Shoot, he's here. Blake is here now. He's here. Car in front of that is Keon. Keon must have had a little slip up somewhere. Or Blake just got on with it. Once Blake, if he can get past and clear Keon from the DRS, crucially, where it is can, then he'll have 10 or 11 laps to hunt down Silkweaver on 9 lap fresher tires. As the gap's already under 7 seconds. Gap's going down and down. It's now near 6.5 seconds. Maybe Blake can just use Keon, use his DRS to pull him along. Because they're both catching so quick right now. 6 seconds is the gap. I would check. Does Silkweaver have any bits of damage? Or is it just tires are catching up to him? He probably has no choice but to try and go to the end of his tires now. If he wanted to pay, should have done that maybe a lap ago. I think his plan was to go to the end all the way. Could be wrong though. Here comes Blake though. Here comes Blake. As he gets it all wrong. Cuts across Keon there in the braking zone. Now Brown as Buns is down the inside. Does Blake have damage? Kind of looks like Blake has, yeah, he's missing an end plate. That was calculated all wrong. I'm sorry, but yeah. I would still stay out if I'm Blake, because there's chances. Keon has 3. You were keeping up with Brownish pretty well. Silkweaver's on 9 lap younger tires. I mean 9 lap older tires. So it's still very possible for Blake. But just 4 seconds behind him is Meowth. It might be catching him hand over fist in this race. Although this is what Silkweaver wants to see. He wants to see these guys just fighting amongst themselves. To make them lose at least a little bit of time. Because even if they're fighting each other, they're still going to be, ultimately, they're still going to be gaining on Silkweaver. The gap now is about 5 seconds as the Red Bulls lost it right in front of him. Straight into the wall. That is Prem, but no safety car crucially. If Blake could go back, he certainly would. Another yellow flag. That is a kick salver. Is chaos around. Now Brown as Buns gets a 3-second penalty. As now there's a safety car. There's another twist in the tail, folks. Safety car is out. This is really good for Silkweaver. Really good for Silkweaver now. That's gonna force everyone in. The new tires. As yes, surely everyone, it's a no-brainer. It's in Silk and Browns, Keon, Blake. Now hopefully Blake's selected to change the front wing. As yep, that is, he looks like he did select that. Blake. It may cost him a spot or two though. As is Meow Slayer ahead? He is. Meow Slayer is ahead of Blake. Maverick has stayed out. Maverick has stayed out. Now I'll take this time. I'll change my music. I will take it off. But yes, Maverick has stayed out here under the safety car. 7-lap on medium to medium tires. Silk and Keon, they both opted for mediums, as has Meow and Blake. Roach, as Prem has been DQ'd. Prem has been DQ'd. Whilst Brownest, Echo, Big Mix, Chaos, and Crazy One have all opted for the soft tires. Soft tires will be very good at the restart, especially launch. You'll get one thing that fall off will be pretty shortly afterwards. They can get to the end no problem, but you want medium tires. Depending on how long the safety car is actually out. The longer the safety car is out, the better it is for the soft runners. Like, quite a few people still have some catching up to do. Take this time to look at penalties. As previously mentioned, Mav, Keon, and Brownus all have 3-second penalties. So that will knock them down, as does Roach and Big Mix. And Rogue. But those three in the top 4, the players of the race, that is going to be massive. Now, I'll also take this time. Okay. Right, Xbox. Kick me from my own party, why don't you? Right? Now, I'll take this time now. We had all the F1 cars launch their liveries yesterday. Which was interesting to say, at least. For me personally, the best livery, hands down, it's gotta be the Racing Bulls. Just love the white, and then the Red Bull. The white Red Bull. It's very nice, very lovely. So you know what else is lovely? Is that we're about to get back going under green here. telemetry data off for a second here for this restart. Or actually, I want to see where Maverick will decide to go. Surely here he's here to aid us. You're very pedestrian. As he'll go now. May have caught Silkweaver a little bit off guard there. He's shooting go defensive here. Keon's on the inside. Silk gives him a little nudge. As Keon is passed, but they're still side by side. A little bit of contact there. Calm, guys. As Mav is really slow now. That is Chaos at the back. And the Chaos is out of the session. He's retired. As Maverick goes deep. But surely he's going to do this for the better good of his team. He's going to try to get back at Keon here. What's going on? The Silkweaver. Maverick down the inside. But nothing comes of it. Roundus is on the inside of Silk here. Still side by side. He's really holding up Silkweaver here. He's not going to be side by side. As they tried, Maverick is causing a little bit of chaos here. Is down the inside. That is a big send from Big Max. I was gonna go 3 wide here. I'm gonna go 3 wide into turn 1. Maverick on the inside. Lots of shit going on here. Couple side by sides going on behind. Real race here on track is Meow, Silk, and Blake. But Blake gets a 3-second penalty there, and they have spun Silkweaver there. But Mav being so off the pace is not doing this grid any favors. So here comes the inevitable Brownest buns. Just banging down the straightaway. Banging down the straightaway. Maverick and Blake. It's not a good sign. As Roach is DQ'd for parking in a dangerous spot, apparently. Not quite sure what that was about. But not know. As there is still DRS, so we'll see if Silkweaver gets a 3-second penalty. He's down the back of the field. Is Brownest Bun's gonna try to move into turn 1? What do you think about it? Or still, he'll have better traction on those soft compound. I guess now the real race is Meow versus Self and track limits. Basically, he just needs to keep it clean, and the race win is his. See, Brown is definitely gonna get the overtake done here on Meow. Echo gets past Maverick here for 5th. a little slip up. What everyone in this top 4 right now is hoping and praying for is that Meow gets track limits penalty. Which, let's check real quick. If he has 2 warnings. So one more for Meow and that's a penalty. So he needs to be really careful. So to be fair, the one on lap 1 may have been the result of Mav contact with Mav. Definitely a little cheeky clone cut. Blake has Keon now, another 3 seconds. Brings him to 9. Keon was already on 6, so up to 9. With a yellow flag further in the back. Now Slayer's gonna get his get back on Brown's gun too. But you know, you always fight on track till the last lap, the last moment, always for a reason. Never know if there may be any incidents or what. And is that Maverick around? It is what it looks like. Check the penalties. Yeah, both Blake and Brownus both have 3 seconds. See, is Blake gonna try to get a move on here? Oh, he may get a switch back. He can get the power down. Let's see. We're on the penultimate lap here as Buns almost just lost the car. He's almost lost that car. The Miracle is still in the race. As now on the inside here, turn 11. He almost gets past him now. He's gonna have DRS. Gives him a little shave, and he is passed up to 3rd. Up to 3rd for Blake. See now, crucial thing is, does Meow get a 3-second time penalty? Does he get one more warning? As we're about to start the last lap here in COTA. As Blake almost getting in there with a second of Meow Slayer. He might. Who has the fastest lap at the moment? That is Maverick. As Blake now almost loses it in the same place Brownus did the lap prior. So now Meow Slayer, he's gonna have DRS, but he's 9/10 of a second behind. Slayer closes to 6/10. So he's gonna see if he can, how close he can get as Silk gets past Mav P6. So Mav down the inside. Nope. Or yes, Mav back down the inside of Silk Weaver there somewhere. Here we go. Here's the checkered flag. Keon wins the US Grand Prix on track. But it's going to be Meow Slayer who takes it after penalties. After that eventful race, Meow Slayer is still your winner. Blake MC will come home P2. Brown as Buns comes home on the podium, P3. Back-to-back podiums for the Haas driver. Keon will fall down to P4 with his penalty. As he leaves the session immediately. Echo is P5. Solid result for him. Silk will come on P6. Maverick will be P7. I think it may be Crazy Cutter in P8. I could be wrong. So we take a look at the podium celebration. Meow Slayer with the trophy. As yes, I was right. It is Crazy Cutter comes home P8. Scarther's P9 and Refractor rounds out your top 10. Crazy One will be 11th. Big Max is P12. And Rogue Mender is 13th. And the rest of your racers have DNF'd. I shall get the race director. As wow, what a race! What a race we just had. That was great. Okay. So keep an eye on Friday Night Lights, and next week we will be in Interlagos for the Brazilian Grand Prix next week. It's been a pleasure.